Let's get this Cuban sandwich tour of Miami off to a tasty start. Puerto Saqua has been a staple of South Beach for the past 50 years. This Cuban diner serves up one of the most talked about Cuban sandwiches in all of Miami.
Authentically, it's just ham, pork, cheese, butter, mustard, and pickle.
Straight to it.
Straight to it.
There's something about keeping it simple and sticking to the traditional ingredients that make it delicious.
Now that we got a classic version of the Cuban sandwich out of the way, next on my list was a Cuban breakfast sandwich at Tinta y Cafe. This hipster haven adds eggs and a sweet guava jelly to the recipe to create a morning treat that is sure to make waking up a little bit easier.
When they said ball and chain, I thought it was like a figure of speech.
The Ball and Chain is without a doubt one of the hottest new Cuban hangouts in all of Miami. It was here in the 1930s you could find Louis Armstrong, Billie Holiday, and Chet Baker belting out their unforgettable jazz hits. And today, the recently reopened club is serving up a Cuban sandwich that isn't even a sandwich.
Give me your take on the Cuban sandwich. It's very different from anything else you're gonna find in this town.
Let's make a Cuban spring roll. Same concept, same flavors. Only little flavors are mustard and onions, got a little bit of a bite to it. So when it's cut in half, the cheese is melting out of the spring roll, and you dip it into this very unique mustard-based sauce. It just changes your perspective of what a Cuban sandwich is and what it could be better as well.
Miami is a melting pot for many different cultures, and that is exactly what you'll find with Bread and Butter's Cuban Reuben.
We made this beautiful Pullman bread studded with caraway seeds, kind of like a rye bread. Toasted really nice, homemade pastrami, and truffle Thousand Islands, Emmental cheese. It's a great sandwich.
If there's one thing the Cuban and Jewish community knows how to make, it's sandwiches. And when you put them together, it's unreal.
I decided to save the largest Cuban sandwich for last. Coming in at a whopping 16 inches long, Sarussi's is serving up something big. We mean really big.
I hear you have the biggest Cuban sandwich in all of Miami. And what makes it different other than just the size? Because anyone can make a big sandwich.
Well, the bread, you know, it's not like Cuban, it's not French bread. It's a different kind of dough.
Tell me a little bit about the secret sauce. Can you, what's in there? Can you give us anything?
Secret that I don't even know what is in there.
I need to try one of these sandwiches. So I want the full 16 inches, and
Yes.
you even do double the meat?
Double the meat.
Let's do double the meat. Now, like Tatiana told us, it's all about the secret sauce, and it's savory, delicious. You can almost taste some pickle in there. Wonderful. I've been all over Miami learning from the very best on how to cook the perfect Cuban sandwich. So I thought, let's finish this trip by having some friends over, heating up the grill, and trying to cook my very own.